This is a breaking news story and will be updated. He was shot at an event at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah on Wednesday. Shot near his neck during a Q&A with students. Huh. Yeah, thoughts and prayers, everyone. Thoughts and prayers. That seems significant. I look up Charlie Kirk on YouTube. 4 hours ago, Charlie Kirk hands out huge L's at University of California, San Diego. Man, imagine still being caught in the goddamn university student debunk debate cycle. Man, the torment nexus. Yeah, do we have any corroboration of this other than this one article? Like, where is this? Okay, I see 8 minutes ago Desiree News. Do we have anything more recent than that? Or I guess 8 minutes ago is pretty recent. Do we have anything other than that? If he was talking to students, there was probably a camera. Yes, there's a video. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to show it on stream, but can you find it? If you know there's a video. Dean Withers was there, I think. He tweeted this. There was just a gunshot at Charlie Kirk's first tour stop of the year at UVU in Utah. Students bolted, ambulance and cops were swarming the area. I hope that everyone's okay. From Dean Withers. A modern American patriot, I hear. Daily Mail posted this. Okay, lots of links, lots of links. Here it is, don't show it. Okay, I won't show it, thank you. Video of people fleeing the gunfire. Well, that pretty much confirms it. I found the actual video, it's pretty bad. Okay. I'm gonna play this on mute. God damn. Jesus Christ. Should we play the classic game, How Right-Wing and Delusional is the Shooter? It is true that based on both of the assassination attempts on Donald Trump, like, history has proven that every time something like this happens, it's actually a right-winger who's just mad at them. So I guess, like, the odds are then this would be a Groiper or something. That was a very direct shot. Hold on. It's a different video. I mean, someone else could be false flagging him. That's not really a false flag, then. Stop bringing up Reichstag moments. They get brought up every stream now. Shooter's an old guy, by the way. Looks like they're arresting an old white guy for the shot. We'll see. Anytime there's some kind of event like this, everyone immediately starts circulating videos of something. For all we know, this video could be from the Syrian Civil War. This could be from 2015. We have no idea. It's been like 2 minutes. Sim walls. It's an AI video. He looks like that guy from that show. What's the show? The comedian? Larry David, that's who I'm thinking. When did this happen? Like 15 minutes ago? Larry David really committing to the bit here? Yeah. Well, no matter what, I'm sure we can all look forward to people who were, you know, the entire right wing who was unrepentantly, like, up until 15 minutes ago, talking about, you know, infinite death penalty for all degenerates and ne'er-do-wells in the subways, acting as though they're perfect angels who have never called for violence. We'll see how this plays out. This man is clearly a trans person. Well, you don't know that. You can't tell that just by looking. Didn't 2 Dems get executed? Yeah, but that wasn't... You don't understand. That was different, because that was a right-wing nutjob killing Democrats, so that's different. When that happens, that's a news story for 2 days, and then it's gone. A right-winger disguising themselves as a cop and then creating an execution list and working down the list of Democrats. That's different. I literally keep forgetting the right did that. Yep. Just sailed right down the river, man. Every goddamn news story and talking point that's bad for the right. Just whoosh. Nancy Pelosi's husband getting assaulted. Yeah, please never, ever, ever forget that Republicans, not just Republican pundits and voters, but Republican politicians turned an assassination attempt on Nancy Pelosi into like a widespread joke that they all thought was hilarious. They turned it into a conspiracy theory about like a lover's spat between Pelosi's husband and a gay guy. Like, they do not care. They do not care. Not even a little bit. You gotta remember that. According to Newsweek, he was shot near the neck. It certainly looked that way from the video. I still remember that KTVU Fox 2 interviewed DePape, the attempted assassin, and just let him speak completely uninterrupted and unchallenged for several minutes. Yeah, they really, truly do not give a shit. They have been openly signaling that they are pro-assassination of their political opponents for years, like unambiguously. So how bad does getting shot in the neck hurt? I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. It's probably not fun, would be my guess. I don't really know. The video makes it look pretty bad, I have to say. The Trump admin is 100% going to use this as an excuse to crack down on campuses by claiming units are full of radical leftist assassins. Yeah, probably. I wonder how far it's going to go. So far, like, the Trump administration has backed off a couple of opportunities to commit to this. I don't know I'd be interested in seeing what they could actually do. It's not practically possible to deploy the National Guard to, like, every university, so I don't really know what the move would be there. It is kind of wild that it happened in Utah, you know? Didn't exactly happen at Berkeley. Hassan just reported that Charlie Kirk is dead after seeing a new photo. So that's not reporting. That's him saying something. Video from up close don't show on stream. I believe I've seen this. Unless it's a different video. Oh, no, this video was from much further up close. Oh, wow. He might actually be dead. That's almost dead center on his neck. He might actually be dead. At the very least, it'd be extremely surprising if he wasn't. If he is dead, or dying, we're probably not going to get confirmation of it for quite a while. By quite a while, I mean in, like, real-time terms, so at least, like, you know, we'd have to wait for the hospital to confirm it. But that was a extremely direct shot. Shot by a sniper. Where the f*** did a sniper set up? No Fed posting, thoughts and prayers. Concealed carries allowed at Utah universities. That didn't look like it was a shot from a handgun. I mean, I guess it could have been if the person was a really good shot, but that was like dead center in the neck from a pretty significant distance. You'd have to be pretty talented to make a shot like that. It was probably a sniper. They say it's a sniper. I doubt it's concealed carry. There will be plenty of time to schizo post in the near future. You good, Vosh? Well, I am wondering what the next move is going to be from the administration. Like, obviously, we're dealing in, like, in statistical categories here, right? Like, the right is a monolith that wants to see hundreds of millions dead at a minimum. We're not really talking about individuals here. We're seeing, like, you know, in the context of this shooting, how is the administration going to respond? I'm not going to engage in I'm not going to engage in, like, the false rhetoric of, like, you know, anyone on the right is principally opposed to political violence. We're so far past that. What are they going to do with this? Looks like it was an old man. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Jesus. Okay. They can't go the anti-gun angle. What are they going to do? University of Utah gets divestment? I have no idea what the narrative is going to be. If the shooter really is an old white man, they're probably not going to have an easy time making it about race or being transgender or whatever. Oh God, is this real? Yeah, it's a shot to the throat. This is Utah Valley University, not the U. It's irrelevant. The point being that, like, I'm wondering how they're going to narrativize this. If it's not faculty or staff, it'll probably cause more security for these events. Yeah, more security for the events is pretty obvious. I'm more thinking, like, what the actual rhetoric is going to be. I mean, they could push for, like, a broader general crackdown on, you know, like, you know, they're going to invade Chicago even harder. I have no idea what, like, the general response is going to be. It's kind of like the Poland situation in a way, right? Like the Trump administration is going to look extremely weak if they let one of their most prominent pundits get assassinated without doing some kind of insane crackdown. Like a fascist would never, because they don't care about, like, improving society. We're not talking about making the world a better place. We're talking about, like, political power and posturing. Strength is what matters to them. So they would respond to this with some, you know, with something. I guess we're waiting for a press conference to go live then. Some kind of mental health agenda? Well, they don't like talking about that. Well, maybe. Shooters reported in custody. Okay, so I guess that wasn't a video from the Syrian civil war. Look, the video made it look pretty bad. Unless somebody's pronounced dead on the scene, there's a whole procedure they're going to go through at the hospital. The hospital is not going to publicly announce time of death, like the moment it's confirmed. The fact that he has been brought to the hospital does not confirm that he's under treatment. It's very possible that he died on the way or even before getting on the ambulance, and they're just waiting for the announcement. So right now, I don't think we have any confirmation as to his status. Charlie Kirk was removed from the premises by his security team. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of their job, right? Like, it's not like he was surrounded by 50 cops or anything. Jesus, I wonder when Carolyn Levitt's going to speak on this. You can expect that. I don't want to embarrass myself with speculation, but honestly, the fact that we haven't heard anything about his condition makes me more suspicious that he might be dead. Or might have been dead, like, maybe even before the EMTs even got to him. Otherwise, the people around him would probably be very, 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 very quick to announce, like, he's an emergency, you know, he's in, like, super duper triage or whatever. But if there was a death, they would wait to release that. There would be other considerations. That's just my suspicion, though. I don't know.